So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Vieira has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Maldini. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Makaleli. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Hullet. Leicester cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Good read, needed to be. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Hernes. And it's Vieira. Makaleli. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quarter of an hour played.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Hullet. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Hullet. And it's Pirlo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Harness! Just off target. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Makaleli. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he get it through? It's Van Basten! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared away. Makaleli. And he's well positioned here. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Basten. Guardiol pinches it off him. Adams concedes a free kick for that. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Makalele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Cruyff. And he's away. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he lines up he gets big! Goal! Manchester United! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score, Rummenigge. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Rummenigge touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's a good... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Gullit clears. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Quality ball. And that's a dangerous ball. And great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Gullit. Now it's Bale. And this is Gullit. And here's Van Basten. Cruyff. Gvardiol. Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. And that's aimed into the middle. Messi looking to add to his goal. Bale. Van Basten. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Sticks it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cruyff. That's a decent clearance. Hernes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Pirlo. Tries to thread one through. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cruyff. That's a delicate pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Hernes. Vieira, a man we've all come to watch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Hernes. Number 15, Martin Caceres. Number 14, Vieira. Coming on the field, number 7, Shevchenko.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ruben Neves. Substitution.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Lampard. And this is Drogba. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but It's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Look, often charge, surely! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Manchester United, after 81
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Pirlo cuts out the pass. That's an imaginative pass. Pedri, he's in a good chance, surely!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's picked it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. That could spell trouble. Quarter of an hour played. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff carries the ball down the right. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great chance! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice defending. Physical and effective. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. And it's De Jong. Eto'o. Eto'o driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, Mbappe! Yes, it's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Delivers with... He's got all! And again! Sticks it away! Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter, just instinctively knew.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Atalanta e Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that's well seen too.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Maldini. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gvardiol. And it's Pirlo. And he's running through. Bullets! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Gullit. Nice interception, well timed. Raúl. And here's Gullit. Good ball, good take. Neither side yet able to find the net. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. And it's Gullit. Jisung. Atalanta look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And Makelele. Van der Ven is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Wan-Bissaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. And here's Gullit. Oh, nice touch. Tries to play it through. Gvardiol. In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. Wan-Bissaka. Marquinhos. Out for a throw. And it's Pirlo. Manchester United finding their passes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Drogba. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Raul. That's good vision. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. Atalanta have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. He slings it in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the counter is on. Vitinha with the cross. He scores! And finally he has breathed life into the game. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Atalanta have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Marquinhos, quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Drogba. Drogba, Vitinha. Up he goes! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Drogba. Played back in. Gets his head on it! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Messi receives it in a wide position. Distributed tidily. Crosses it in here. Oh, smashing header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 22. Hazard. Attenzione, un cambio.
Lampard running with the ball. Romario. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Searching pass he's played there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lampard, nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 15. Drogba. Numero 9. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Pirlo
11.
who's short.
Il numero 4. Villa. Il numero 7.
And it's going to be another one. Manchester United have their second corner now. And the ball's come loose here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Makaleli. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Maldini has been caught there, it's a foul. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lewandowski. Pirlo. That's a good ball out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lampard. And here's Drogba. Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Wan-Bissaka. That was good alertness. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's It's been slipped through, and he's onside. Lovely feet. He is, and he shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Sends it crossfield. Neymar. Neymar tries making a foray down the right. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Thinks one through. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential...
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo aims beyond the defence. Veron. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pirlo. And it's Roberto Carlos. First quarter of an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass. Decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So we're still where we started right now. Cruyff. And it's Messi. And it's Makalele. Tries a measured ball. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And here's Hullet. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're...
A header! Goal! Germany! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Veron. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most...
Oh, what a climb! And he can clear it away. Threads one in. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Pirlo. So what can they make of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Veron. Now it's Hullet. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Cruyff. And he's cut it out. Nedved. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Veron. Now Davids. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. And here's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Nedved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Pirlo. Looking for a runner. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going
And if
keep
you do
doing
have a
what you've
chance
been
today,
doing.
please take
It's
some
pretty
time
good.
out to give your support to our best
Manchester
stadium
United
partner.
are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pirlo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bergomi. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Played out to the left flank. Rummenigge. And it's Nedved. Davids! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Davids. Nedved. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cruyff. Pirlo. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Davids gets into some space. Pirlo. Hullet. Nedved. Davids. He's in plenty of space here. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And that was very necessary. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini calmly anticipates. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now he's got space here, and the shot! Goal, Germany! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Germany get themselves into the lead. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. So nearly the perfect ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And a chance! Tries to pass it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, that has not gone well. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice looking ball. Maldini cuts out the pass. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution for Germany.
Manchester United on the spot for parity.
Number 18.
That is quite remarkable.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
11.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 6, Mateus.
And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the moment... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. And it's Gullit. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pirlo. Makelele. Good ball over the top. He's got away. Shot at goal! Knocks it in, shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Jordi Alba is wide and looking to get onto this. Lampard. Now it's Gullit. Oh, good read. Gullit. Oh no, this does not look good. Played into space out wide. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Gullit. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, what a mistake!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's lost his man. Gullit! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's managed to get free. Platini gets into a good position. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Guardiola looking for the run. He is through here. Oh, he's got a side. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and
and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.